Okay, and we are live again. So welcome back to the Rice Sponge live stream. Okay, as usual, my name is David and I'm your host for today. So I hope that you will enjoy today's live stream. Okay, so for today we will be sort of making or should I say creating a better experience. Okay, and there are many ways of doing that, and what we're going to do today to reach that is to focus on the font design today. Okay, so just to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Okay, so that means we might be spending more time today on or rather in Photoshop. Okay, but we might be going back and forth between Photoshop and Unity today. So first thing first, we need to create the font or text that will be displayed in the various interface. So we'll start with this. Okay, so this is let's see, best plate. Okay, so I'm just going to make some small changes to okay, let's open up our word here. Okay, I'm just going to make some small changes to this, okay, to make it more readable. Okay, so if you look at the E, it's not that obvious that it's an E. So I'm just going to change all of the E's. Okay, I shouldn't say change, but more like editing them. Okay, by filling up the center pixel here. So this game, you can notice that now the E is more readable. Okay, next is this. And next is early. Okay. Okay, so we have to make sure that we use the same font across all of the game for that consistent experience, or should I say gameplay experience. Okay, because we'll be using this font for the stories dialogue as well, so we want the user interface to use the same font. Okay, so it will make it more consistent. Okay, so now when we look at all of the E's, okay, they are easier to read now. Okay, so let's save this. And I'm going to export this. Okay, so design, words. Let's see, retina. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be using the retina version, I think. Or should I say the 2x version? Okay, so over here, this game is still 80. So let's export it as 200%. Okay, and that's for this. Okay, next we'll do the same thing for the text where we show this. Okay, where we sort of let you know that playing with an Xbox One controller is more exciting. Okay, I'm just checking if we are still connected to the Twitch TV chat. Okay, so even though this is just a rather small change, okay, it's a necessary one. Okay. Okay, now we can export this as well. 200%. Save. Okay, and let's bring them to the Unity game project folder. Okay, copy. Okay, and over here we'll use a shortcut here to jump straight away to here, where we can just copy and paste. Okay, so now when we start the game, okay, by pressing play or command P on Mac, which is control P on Windows, I guess. Okay, we should see the updated text that appears right at the start of the game. Okay, even before this logo shows. So we'll just wait for Unity to process the changes and sort of kickstart the initial starting of the game. Okay, which usually takes longer than the second or third. Okay, so the E is easier to read now. Okay. Oh, and we are still on the Windows settings. Okay, let me just change that to Mac. Okay, so I usually change the target platform when I'm building, or should I say releasing the builds for Windows, Linux and Mac. Okay, whenever we release a new update, so that's when we change the target platform. Okay, and one more thing I need to change is the key mappings, because the key mappings for Windows and Mac are totally different. So every time I have to do this, but it doesn't really take that much time, so it's fine. Okay, we are still on the Twitch TV chat, so that's good. And OBS still seems to be running fine. Okay, so let's go back to Unity. Photoshop. Okay, what we're going to do next is to sort of create the font and text. Okay, for all of the text that you will see in the various screens or scenes or user interface, whatever you want to call it. So first we will go with press N key to start. So that's shown when the game starts and you see the logo for Stellar Stars. Okay, so it's better if I show you instead of just telling you. So when the game starts, you will see the text that says that this game is still in early alpha development, so everything is subject to change. Okay, and it will also tell you to use an Xbox One controller for the best gameplay experience. So these are things that we can localize, and then the logo shows. Okay, so next we have to change this to use the same font design. Okay, same as this. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So that means, yeah, as we have mentioned previously, today you will be looking at a lot of Photoshop. But of course, if we can at least get the English version of the font design. Oh, yeah. Out today, then we can move back and forth Unity and Photoshop. Okay, I'm just setting up the environment in Photoshop for doing some pixel font design. Okay, this will do. Whoa. Okay. So what we're going to do next is to create a new group and call it press any ... Okay, we'll start with P. So our P looks something like, oh sorry, this. Okay. And the difference between our P and our arrow, okay, it's just 2 times 2 pixel. Okay, so in pixel art, okay, one small 2 times 2 pixel like this can make a big difference. Okay, and now to our E. Yep. Okay, and we can just duplicate this. Okay, so press, and what we have to write down is press any key to start. So as you can see, okay, creating the pixel art font for the English version is rather straightforward. Okay, so things will get more exciting when we get to the other languages. Okay, so that's when, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, let me just create a new group and call it press. Okay, this makes it easier if we want to move just the word press. Okay, A. Okay, N. So press any key. Okay. Oops. Okay, next is key. Okay, just to make sure that we get the closest okay, yeah, so it's without the pixel in the center. Yep. Okay, so for Y we can just Okay, duplicate this, move it up, and move it here. Okay, next is 2, which is rather straightforward. Okay, so for T, it's not the usual horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, we have 2 sort of dangling pixels on the left and right. Okay, and O is rather straightforward as well. Okay, where it's almost as similar. It's similar to maybe just a rectangle, but without the pixels on the corners. Okay, press any key to start, I think. Yeah, press any key to start. I'm just going to duplicate this. Okay, because I'm lazy like that. And I'm gonna move it here. Yep. Okay, so next we need a T. Okay, and next we need an A. So I'm going to get it from here. Oops. Okay, and next we need an R. So I'm going to get it from here. Okay, and we need another T, so let's duplicate this. Okay, and there we have our press any key to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. Okay, we use a height of 12 and a width of, let's say, maybe 120. Let's try 120 and 12. So what we are going to do next? What we are going to do next? Then, okay, it's just to drag this over here. Oh, what? Okay, 120 is not wide enough, so let's try 240. Oh. Okay. Okay, 240 is okay, too wide, so we need to bring it down to, okay, let's try 200 and 12. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me just check. P. Whoa, just nice. Okay, so we are always aiming for a width and height. Okay, where both of them are in, or rather, a multiple of 4 so that Unity can compress them. Okay, so word underscore press any key to start. Okay, let's see. Main scene. Okay, let's see what is it called. Word underscore press any key. Okay, let's use the same name, but instead of saving it here, I'll save it under words. Okay, just to check OBS. Okay, so no drop frames, which is good. And we are still in the Twitch TV channel. Okay. Okay, so let's bring this to our Unity folder. Okay, under sprites and words. So press any key to start. Okay, now we'll change it to this. Okay. Okay, so our press any key to start is somewhere around here, I think. So I have it as a game object that is already created before the game is started. Yeah, here. Okay.